How you doing? It's your boy Dennis, the Night Watch. That crazy time where the enemy comes in and try to attack your mind to get you to be disbelieving, be discontent in what God has for you. You got to know that faith changes your situation. Guess what? The world is crumbling all around you. That's because what you see. But faith is something that you can't see. It's something that you have to believe. We're still in the book of Hebrews, chapter 11. We're going to be starting in verse 4 because I want you to see that faith changes your situation, part 2. Check it out. It says this in verse 4. By faith, Abel brought God a better offering than Cain did. By faith, he was commended as righteousness. And when God spoke well of his offering, and by his faith, Abel still spoke, even though he is dead. Understand this. God works in possibilities, bringing impossible possible. Remember this. Whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind is on God's heart and mind as well. And God loves you with an everlasting love. Don't you give up on yourself. Fight the good fight of faith, because guess what? The enemy comes to snatch your faith and make you be disbelieving. He wants you to give up on the glory of what God said. Understand this. I'm a faith walker, and I know that you're a faith walker, because guess what? It all happens by the faith that we have, not in ourselves, but in him. Understand this. Jesus went to the cross. It appeared that he was defeated, but on the third day, he rose again. And guess what? Not everybody knew he rose. He only revealed himself to the people that he wanted to. And guess what happened to still to this day? The world is won by faith. Did you hear that? Jesus believed that God was going to do what he said he was going to do. Jesus did what God told him to do. So now you have a right to be a child of God. You have eternal life. You are blessed. Understand it's the circumstance that you see can change. Don't let that stuff that people telling you. Understand this. My faith says my situation can change. I want to tell you I love you. I'm praying for you. And guess what? If you're discouraged, that's all right. Understand this. Jesus said, nevertheless, not my will, but thy will be done. But the bigger thing, Jesus said, my Father, why have thou forsaken me? In other words, Jesus had to question some things. Understand this, faith moves God, because when you start believing in the impossible, the impossible seems impossible, because God specializes in the possible. I want to tell you, have a blessed night and night watch. I'm praying for you. I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to know that God moves mountains still today. Boy, have a blessed day. I want to let you know I love you, and I'm praying for you. Stay encouraged in the night watch, because all things are possible to him who believes. I love you. Part 3 is coming up. Have a blessed night. Love you. Bye-bye.